Alright guys, so we're finally back here playing some Horizon Zero Dawn. So we're actually gonna try to continue and maybe even wrap up the Frozen Wilds DLC. So I'm actually really looking forward to what they want us to do next out here. Alright guys, I know last time I gave it a save here at Meridian, but we do gotta try to find ourselves a merchant so we can gather some more supplies. I believe the way is gonna be this way.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Just because he failed to kill the Sun King doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay.
Alright, we actually topped off on everything that we needed. So we have to complete Firebreak, so we gotta go to Long Nacht. Gonna try to find, let's see if we can get up ahead here. Maybe we could fast travel to there.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics. Oh, that's nice. Glad I stopped for a bit.
King of Gods sends spies to free Prince Edelman from the clutches of the Shadow Culture. It's a bit frivolous, isn't it? Oh, that's nice.
Alright guys, We just gotta see how far we gotta travel. I fast traveled to Meridian from the to this camp here. We should be okay. Although we're almost done completing our skill trees here. So I believe we got Prowler, Brave completed. We still need Forager and Traveler. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually try to upgrade these real quick before we bother to progress through the DLC. Let's see. Press square to launch a jumping attack from your mount. Damages medium machines, can take down small machines from small machines and humans. Increases mount health and repair speed. I'm not sure which one's really going to be the best one that we can get here. Weapon coils, outfit weaves can now be removed and reused. That's actually pretty useful. Increased chance for, okay. I feel like we need something that's actually really going to help us. So the bottom out tiers are going to cost 3 skill points. So we're going to need at least 15 plus skills. So this will be like my first time actually completing this skill trees ever actually. This will be like the second playthrough, but the first one on stream. Okay. Alright guys. We'll continue. I think it's gonna be a lot better if we just fast travel through. Alright, let's do this. I'm actually very curious to see what they want us to go up against next. Because I know the last time we were out here for stream last week, it got pretty fucking intense for the DLC. We happened to manage to complete all the trials without dying. Not even once. I love the environment out here, it's so gorgeous. Though it's probably really freezing right now. Alright. Let's go, we got 700 meters in this direction. Oh, alright. I don't want to fight them, because I do just want to go ahead and get this mission already. Awesome, we'll take some bony meat and rich meat. I'm sure we can sell that at some point. Oh, what is that? Alright, demonic scrapper. Yeah, we're gonna take everything from there actually, we need it. They did a really good job with this DLC, honestly. This will be my first playthrough of it, although not the first playthrough of the game.
If they weren't looking for me.
But the environments, ambience, levels so far are really, really well done. Alright, looks like we got to go. Alright, we'll collect some merch really quick. Hang on guys, let's check. I feel like there's gotta be something maybe we can grab so we can get over there a little bit faster. Lighting is amazing. Alright. Maybe we can capture one of these chargers, we can actually use them to get over there. Hang on.
Override's working.
Awesome. That worked out just perfectly, honestly. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, I want to give it a save. Okay, okay. You didn't see me, you didn't see me. I really don't want to fight that thing right now, even though I could take it out within like less than a couple of minutes. Hiya! Come on. Yeah, we're gonna skip by y'all. Oh, shit. Oh no, with my charger down. Oh, they're gonna take it out, guys. Those things are actually fucking ruthless. I wouldn't mind fighting them. Although it's gonna take me a bit. I'd really rather not. Let's hop off on this. Hop this out. How far are we? Okay. If we take the path off to our left, we'll be okay.
Handy.
Jeez, that's a Lara Croft. I got Lara Croft tuned in for tomorrow, Arn. It's most likely going to be the second stream. Let's see. Alright, guys. I really rather not fight that thing right now. I wouldn't have mind doing some Lara Croft, but I really wanted to back-to-back Titanfall and Horizon to break it off this week for the Monday. Just because we need to actually progress. Who is fighting? Oh, okay, we gotta help him.
Okay, Aloy. Now what?
That was pretty fucking close, guys. I gotta try to be as very stealthy as I can. I don't want people to see me. Ah, they actually got one of these towers here with control tower. Repairs and provides shock resistance to hostile machines. Yeah, you know what? Another time. I really wouldn't mind. They do got a camouflage enemy. I can just tell off fucking bad. It's gonna be a little difficult, but we would have to go for the tower first and then kill the enemies because that tower's still up. It's gonna regen their health.
The Banuk might find
This is nice.
stuff valuable.
Alright, let's see what our merchant has here. I've never been to this person here. Outfits. Let's see. This one's actually nice. Although we don't have enough. We need Blue Gleam and Fire Claw Lens. Don't really have any of that right now. This is a good time to stock up on heals. Please tell me you got some. Yes.
Outlander, it would be my honor to speak with you. I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the Claws Beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh yeah. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the Claws Beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the Claws Beneath. If I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little. A friend of mine. He died while we hunted the claws beneath. Many, many years ago. Would spilling my blood on his grave make him happy? Would it bring him peace? It seems unlikely.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
Alright guys, I want to do this side quest before we continue the actual DLC mission. Just because I'm actually curious to where these, or if there are any survivors left. Let's grab some Ridgewood real quick. Alright, we gotta go back. Good thing is here that we actually have quite a bit of travel packs, so we can actually venture off as far as we need to here.
Scrabbling a bit. I think I found one of the hunters.
Whew. That was fun. A little too easy though. Let's see what's going on.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so. Damn. They do metal too. But my need is greater.
Was told the Banuk don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't.
Ah, shit. Looks like we're gonna have to fight him. This should be interesting. Oh my goodness. Alright, come on. Oh, there's a glint hawk too. Shit. Hang on, let me grab some resources real quick.
Look sharp, Outlander! There's more of them!
Oh no way, that was a perfect hit. Hell yeah. Oh shit! No way. Awesome. Alright. Looks like we gotta talk
That'll
to her again, but I'm gonna grab all the resources before we bother. I feel like there's more survivors to come, or at least they need help. Let's see, we'll top off on this. That was a really good fight.
An Outlander. Chieftain of Awarak. It's stranger in the cut than I thought.
You're telling me.
You fight well. I am a Kree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
What's this ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. That we can survive as they did. When they came in search of a homeland, some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights. After the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a Tolnek, which led them up into Banur. Well, that's the story I learned anyway.
So let's get her back to the Werak.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival...
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
Even if she cares more for the law.
Alright. We'll grab this. Okay, we don't need any of the materials from the Glen Hawk. Alright, looks like we gotta follow her. Heal up. Let's do this, man.
Come. Up.
Might need that.
That's where we're going. The frozen flow from the Ice Father. It keeps many things, but it won't have her.
Not if we can help it. More up?
We're lucky.
Alright, looks like we gotta find
Handholds
Malin.
of Zod.
Apparently she is injured, so hopefully not too badly. Apparently we actually have some medicine for
There.
her.
She's passed out again.
Between us, we can fight the machines off before they reach her.
Another tradition broken.
Take it from me. Gets easier the more you do it.
That is right, Aloy. It does get it a little bit more easier. Alright, let me actually track these machines. I want to try to take these ones out as stealth as I can. These things are sort of easy to take down, but they're a lot more easier and convenient to take down if I can get like a critical strike on them.
You're not gonna be the one to stop it.
Oh my.
Scrappers! In thin air, they smell metal for miles.
Well, there's one of them. Damn it, dude. This is not even. Ooh, shit. Oh my god, that came in clutch.
Not today. Fortress now. This won't be easy, Aloy.
Oh, we can get a critical strike on it right now. Come on, come on, come on. I figured this fight wasn't just done yet, man. Okay, hang on. I actually want to ping this thing. Scorcher. Demonic Scorcher. Alright. Oh, shit. I believe this is the last one. We did knock off one of his weapons, actually. Come on. Mine launcher? I gotta try to find a little bit more rules. This thing is ruthless though. Oh, no way, dude. That thing is no joke.
Scorchers now! This won't be easy, Aloy.
Alright, we definitely gotta try to do as much damage here. I think our main priority is trying to keep as many menacing patches as we can.
Now.
This fucking Scorcher is insane,
easy,
dude. We took out all the other enemies. Now we have to deal with the one. I really hope this is just the one. Alright, we gotta play this a little bit more strategic. So we'll actually go ahead and put these down. Let's switch over to these. I feel like if we can get it trapped in this one trap, we can do if not the damage. Ooh shit. It doesn't know where we're at. Not just yet. Oh shit, we can get a critical strike on it. Yes, 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 come on. Goodness, this Scorcher loves to spam, does it not? Let's see. There's a trap. Didn't get to it. One of them will have to do. Oh, this has to do it. Come on.
Looks like it's cool. We did it.
Yes. Awesome. Alright, let's top off just in case though. Because I'm never quite sure with this game. Alright, let's see what's going on.
I can feel her fever even in this cold. She shouldn't have been putting weight on this leg.
She is awake. Miss Outlander. You brought her here, Ikri?
You think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us?
I told you. The ordeal is mine, and mine alone. I will survive!
Which would you rather keep, Mylen? Your leg or your pride? Because I think you're gonna have to choose.
Finish it.
I know what you think of me. But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth. And you will.
I will go back. Alone. No! Let me do this.
Please, let her. Mylen, I hope you can forgive me someday.
I never accepted your help. It's the Werak you should ask for forgiveness.
I didn't care about the Werak.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Bannock very well, Aloy. We have so many ways to express a grudge, and only one to accept an apology. I have to go my own way. I don't belong with them, who left her to die. And I don't belong with Ykri. I'll find a crack in this glacier, and I'll shout my grief into it. And the ice can keep it forever.
What should I tell them? The Warwick.
That I fell. And that she endured. Will you?
Random travelers. Not every car just stood with a mad Sun King. Does me good to see you.
It's hard. Mylena's returned. I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an Outlander's word is worth.
You put her through this ordeal. She gave up everything for your rules. She refused aid, just like you taught her. Walked back on a ruined leg. Left a friend behind. She passed the test. That's my word. Are you questioning it?
My coldness to bring forth such heat? It must be the truth you speak.
The White Teeth shall accept her.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ykri?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song.
Awesome. Alright, we finally completed side quest to survivors.
So,
Firebreak, talk to Aurea. Optional, we could talk to Artak actually.
what sort of challenge they do?
Alright. Level 51, hell yeah. I want to see if maybe there's any merchants or somebody nearby. Alright, we're actually going to go ahead and give our skills an upgrade here. Weapon coils. Camera wounds. Calls a new overridden mount if no mount is available. Alright, we really only got 3 more skills. And then after these 3 more skill points, I believe there's a trophy for it, but we're making some really good progress. Alright, so we do have an option to talk to Artak or Aurea, so let's see. We'll just fast travel this way. Let's see, one fast travel pack, alright.
The truth is, But the great Werets of Banur abandoned the cut during the war. Abandoned us to Kharja.
I'll give this to the Oseram. Whatever they do with passion.
Silenced by rising waters.
Some like to pretend the cut belongs to the Banur.
Alright, let's stock up on resources actually, because that fight actually took plenty of some. We are gonna need some more heals. I know we need that for sure.
This is useful.
This is useful. God, dude, it must be insanely freezing out here.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts
Alright.
are watching for more
Let's talk
frost.
to Aratak.
But our
I'm
purpose
actually
was to
curious
take
to
back
see
the mountain.
what this dialogue
Now
has to
what?
offer.
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron. New metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Array to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
That is true. Alright. We'll grab some more medicine real quick. Let's see. Talk to Araya. Alright. Looks like she's somewhere up here. We haven't been this way at all, so this will be entirely new.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
It hasn't been easy for you, Araya. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back. Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! So you see, I too can call upon the power of the Old Ones.
What was this place?
The Spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind.
Fortress. Looks to me like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here. Metal pillars, tall as Menu's cliffs. They still look like it.
Once, these halls rang with the Spirit's presence.
I'm restless. The echoes mock me.
Alright guys, sorry. I just had to take care of something real quick. This area looks really insane. Almost like a manufacturing plant in a way for the machines. This is entirely new. This is something that I just didn't get to see during the main story
There's a
quest.
second chamber up ahead.
Here, up and over.
November 21st, 2016.
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the Old Ones.
And you can hear them. They envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, alright.
Alright, looks like we gotta reach the cauldron door. How's this do we do this though? Alright, I believe we gotta go up this way.
This time, little one. Machines. the drop, aren't we?
I thought that was going to be a little bit more of a difficult fight, but that was actually pretty easy. Alright, we gotta top off. Make sure that we have everything we need.
We can make our way.
Alright, looks like we gotta try to find a way to get over here. I think this is the way right here.
Not much farther now.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Pipes, doors, steam, frost. What was all this for?
I definitely wouldn't mind fighting those enemies, but man, that is a lot. I do want to check out Ourea's path first. Freeze rhyme route. Alright.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came out. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
hope that's actually all of them for right now. Let's see, let's get some more of those, one more of these.
It's cold. As if there's chill water running through those massive pipes. Why?
I wonder why. Yes, we're about to find out, Aloy. Let's do this. Take some more of this, actually.
Very cold. I get it.
Be wary of mines.
Alright, reach the cauldron door through the tower. So this was one of the optional paths to go through. I thought the other one would have took a little bit longer just because it had more stronger enemies for sure, but definitely doable. Just would have been a little bit more time consuming. Oh, what's back here? Search supply crate. Echo shell, metal shards. Damn.
Can't carry more.
We'll actually take everything. Hang on. Dang it. Okay, we're actually stocked on heals, so we don't really need much of the health potions, at least right now. Alright. It's been a little while since we've been through one of these doors. Let's do this.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something that's a real mastermind. Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without interruption.
This is actually insane.
Spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
Oh my goodness, dude. I would have never thought that this would be hiding all the way up here for the DLC. This is really good. Alright, I do want to try to use stealth kill some of these enemies before we bother to get into a really crazy fight. my goodness. I gotta try to knock some of the components off of this. This is insane. Oh, we got a knockdown on it. Yes, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck yeah, dude. That was easy. I'm so glad I got them to help.
More machines. Make ready.
Oh shit. What is this one again? Thunderjaw? Oh my goodness, come on, come on, come on, come on. I feel like if we can take off the turret on his head, we can use it against it. Oh shit! No way. Ah shit, come on, come on, come on. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh my god, dude, I could have died like a couple of times right there, I ain't gonna lie. I know second insta-kill definitely give it the Thunderjaw's tail, actually. God, no way! Hopefully we start off right where it has full health, or at least when it's like halfway down. Ah, that sucks. It's okay, we'll get this done. This is definitely our last attempt.
More machines. Make ready.
God, those fucking drones, dude. Dang it. We had his health so low, too.
More machines. Make ready.
Shit, here they go again. This Thunderjaw is like probably one of the most unique enemies in the game, right? But it could be a pain in the ass trying to kill this thing, honestly. Especially if you don't, you don't got like the right, oh my god. Even if you do have the right equipment, you can still get one instant death from the tail. Alright, we gotta hold this shit down, because we gotta get past this door. I gotta try to maximize as much damage. We're so close, dude. Just to get insta kills.
More machines. Make ready.
Ooh, shit. Oh, no way. Yeah, this shit is not easy, man. Oh, man. Getting hit by that tail is just such an instant death. That's such a fucking bummer, dude. Alright, 5th time is a charm. I know 3rd time is a charm, but this has gotta be it.
More machines. Make ready.
Oh, that was such bullshit, dude. I got stuck in between that rock.
More machines. Make ready.
Oh my goodness, we didn't come this far to die. We didn't come this far. Oh shit! Finally, dude! That fucking Thunderjaw was no joke, man. Now we will loot you.
Now, Aloy.
God.
Can you open it?
Dude, we had to lock in for that shit. My goodness. That thing was like at a teeny tiny bit of little health. Still putting out like an insane amount of fucking power. Alright, let's get this door open. Finally.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Ourea. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
Alright, our side quest Firebreak is actually completed now. This is actually an insane part of the game. Okay. The Forge of Winter. Let's actually see what this is going to tell us. Explore the Cauldron. To rescue Cyan and learn the true nature of Demon, Aloy and her companions. Okay. I'm sure it did give us a save here.
This way.
I'm sure we're coming to ending and to a closing already of the Frozen Wilds DLC here. Which has actually been really pretty good. It's been pretty damn good so far, actually. This is definitely something new. Okay. Let's do this. We're actually doing really good, but our heals are kind of run down after that Thunderjaw battle. like we gotta go this way.
I'm with you, brother. Stay.
I need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Can't see why to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
This is a little tricky because we gotta find a way to get this one. I like how this one's just chilling there. Gotcha. I feel like we gotta get on top of one of these. There's no other way through. So I feel like the way through is above. If that makes sense. Alright, looks like we actually found a way to get over there.
Oh, she's in the air.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge. Circular device. What does it do?
Alright, we gotta try to find a way to shut off that, I believe this is it right here. So we can get them to come across. Hell yeah, that actually worked. Awesome. Alright, we gotta try to find a way to get across as well. Oh, we could go down here. Okay. Alright. Really, really dark. What is this? Now's our chance. Alright, hang on guys, I'm just trying to find the best way to get across. I feel like we have to... yeah. Let's see, maybe we can actually climb onto one of the containers from here.
Okay, let's get them across. it's safe. I think.
I think. Kind of like how that opened up. Hang on. I see some loot over here. I don't want to miss anything. What is this? Medicinal.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile facilities. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this log.
Spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. Hephaestus. But it was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you.
Yes. Nothing's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us this if more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Oh my goodness.
I'll try to find a way through. You're not gonna like this.
Oh, I thought I could make it across. That was so close, dude. Alright guys, so I'm really looking forward to actually completing this. So I'm not sure entirely how much more time is left for this playthrough, but I'm sure it's once we get past this production area.
I'll try to find a way through.
think that's all of them, dude. Holy shit. I wanted to use the mine launcher. I took it off the dang head. This thing is really good. You know what? I think we might go ahead and save it just in case. Alright. I know we do gotta go up this way. Wow. I like that they actually helped me. Okay. Can we make it? Nope. Gotta find another way across. There's gotta be a way up. Cause how did they get there?
I need to get a right eye on our talk across.
I know. Hang on real quick, guys. Ah, I see what's going on.
That should do it.
Alright guys, come across. Come join us. Alright. Looks like this might be it, guys.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the Spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon, and it may have found one. Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Dang it, I missed. Hang on. I'll get back up there.
Make a path.
I'm trying to see where we need to go next. Alright. I believe we gotta go up, so I'm just waiting for this to actually come back out. Come on, come on, come on. Quick, 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 quick. For a second I thought I was gonna push me off it. I'm so glad it didn't. Alright, I believe we still gotta get over there to help. But I'm checking over here first because I don't want to miss anything. We're coming to an end on this DLC, I can just tell. Alright. Help your allies across the recycling area. Alright. Yep. Evidently where we have to go. I feel like we missed, we might have missed like a control, or sorry, a collision point. So I'm gonna go back real quick. Good thing we took out all the enemies, so we don't have to worry about them. How we could get up to this one to override it, because this is like one of the first ones that I missed, but only reason I just missed it because I just didn't see an opportunity to get up there. I don't see any other way, but I'm pretty sure we have to get on one of those containers and jump off on one of the ledges. It just makes sense. Okay, we gotta wait for this to go back in. I see what we need to do now.
drive a ride. Will have a lot easier time getting here.
Security threat detected.
second. I'm trying to figure out this puzzle so we can get it done.
Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
Alright, we're like sort of halfway there. Hang on guys, give me like a couple of more minutes.
progress. Recapture protocol initiated.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the Daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raid the signal strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Alright. I think we gotta go this way. My goodness, this DLC is actually long. I wasn't expecting to go over 2 hours and 40 minutes today. We're gonna continue and beat this. And I think that's gonna be it for me. Maybe I think I might pop out a little bit. I might give us just a little bit of a break.
That Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Let it stop us. Take it down.
Well, this is it, guys. The fucking finale. We have definitely come a long way since we started this show. By the time we're done, we'll be at the end. Which is just lightweight shit, honestly.
Something about restraint.
Oh my goodness, dude. That shit is not easy, guys. Alright. This is my last attempt. This is the second attempt, but this has got to be the last. Alright, skip.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about.
We gotta maximize
This
the
won't be
amount of
easy.
damage we do to this thing. This is insane.
Let it stop us. Cyan said something about restraints.
Oh, dude, we were so close. Oh. Damn it.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
shit. Yes! Oh my god. I mean, Jesus fuck. Excuse me, but damn. That shit was not fucking easy, bro. Let's get this over with.
Protocol, you have detected autonomous fantasy operatives.
Aloy! No!
Our network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
One of those?
It's the only way! Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai. Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Araya's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
You have to tell them you were made by the Old Ones. That you're not any kind of spirit. It's the only way they can start to learn about how things really are.
I see. Do you believe that I misled Ourea?
No. Not in any way that mattered.
She perished believing she was preserving the blue light of her beliefs.
Maybe. But what she really wanted to preserve was you.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing. Chill almost feels like sunburn.
My chieftain.
Just... Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Ourea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Ourea would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Ourea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first. But that's a foe for the future. At present, you need to return to your current one, the Eclipse. Farewell, Aloy.
Alright guys, what a fucking DLC. I was not expecting to go over, what are we at? Jesus, 3:18 now. The 3-hour mark. But I kind of sort of had a feeling that this DLC was going to be just over 2 hours. What a beautiful, gorgeous game, man. This game has been amazing from the main story itself and to the DLC right now. There's still actually plenty to explore and actually do. I've yet to go down here, there, all the areas that are clouded, just about, but I've been just about everywhere. So now we're back in Meridian. I think next time we jump on Horizon, we're going to be starting Horizon 2 for the PlayStation 5, probably sometime, if we can't get to it this week, before Friday. Then I definitely would like to get to it next week for sure. Because we've already completed the main game, and this DLC was honestly it was very good, and also very good in a way that it was challenging for me, honestly. Definitely not an easy DLC for sure. Definitely very fun though. But alright guys, I appreciate everyone who's tuned in and who is still watching. I definitely might come back out a little later tonight, probably top off a third stream. Although that stream probably won't be too long. I'll probably try to keep it under 2 hours, but I'm pretty happy we made some progress and we completed Horizon Zero Dawn. Actually completed from beginning to end, so that's actually really good. I'm really looking forward to starting Horizon 2 because those graphics on the PS5 look almost just amazing. We gave it a good save. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Maybe if we do, it's probably going to be some uploads or maybe some free roam on a stream sometime in the future. But I think 3 hours and 20 minutes is good for me. Even though it's just kind of lightweight. But we're putting in the hours this week, guys. I think I'm going to try to be as active as I can for you guys this week. So Horizon Zero Dawn is complete. I know we're still working on Titanfall. We still got plenty of other games we need to continue, like Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. I do want to continue Titanfall 2 to complete. Gotta start Horizon 2. Wow. Plenty of new games we got coming this week, guys. But I appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. I'm gonna head out. 3 hours is well enough time to get this DLC done, even though we died like quite a few times on some very sneaky deaths, actually, because the times we did die was only because we didn't have enough heals. But I think Horizon Zero Dawn, I think it's a 10 out of 10 experience for me. Open world action, the consistency, the melee options, skills. I think this is definitely a game you guys should definitely check out if you get the time, if you would like to accept the challenge. Definitely a fun game to explore for an open world, but also definitely very challenging. But that's it for me, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. And I'll see y'all maybe a little later, or if not, maybe tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to try to be really consistent this week up until Friday. So peace out, guys, and God bless.